at the Emface Anything event for BTL in Los Angeles. We're at a beautiful Beverly Hills house, and we're going to be welcoming a bunch of influencers to this event and teaching them all about Emface tonight and offering a bunch of demos so that they can feel what it's like to get the new face strengthening facelift that Emface creates.
I go by the name of Justin, Reveal the Appeal podcast.
Hi guys, my name is Chanel DeLisser. I'm Camile.
Tess, tell me a little bit about yourself. What are you doing here today?
Bianca, I'm from Florida.
I'm sitting here with Matt Giuliano.
Reveal the Appeal brought to you by BTL, the makers of Emsculpt Neo and Emface.
How are you doing today? So introduce yourself. What's your name and where you're from?
I'm good. Hi guys, my name is Chanel DeLisser. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, but I live in LA, so I'm a transplant.
Transplant? Bi-coastal or transplant? Are you still going back to Brooklyn often?
I'm not.
Okay.
I probably go back to New York 2 times a year.
Okay.
But
okay,
yeah, I can't say that I'm an LA girl yet.
Okay.
I just can't.
How long you been living here?
3 years.
Okay, no, you're not an LA girl.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Okay, cool. So,
Yeah.
just had a few questions. As you came to this aesthetic event where you met a lot of people that
Yeah.
obviously care about their physical appearance and just like looking good, feeling good.
Yeah.
What are 2 things that you say you would do on, let's say, even on a monthly or a weekly basis to make yourself feel better?
I definitely get my nails done regularly, and I do my hair.
Okay.
So nails and hair have to be done
Okay.
on a monthly basis.
Okay, so on nails and hair, is there anything else that you do, let's say, or just on the physical appearance outside of
Okay, yeah. So I'm an online fitness coach, so I work out daily.
Okay.
So I'm always in the gym. I practically live there, and I love it. I just love how it feels to work on my body from the outside, and then obviously I take care of the inside of my body by eating good, and so I think wellness is my lifestyle completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I guess when you're into fitness, you gotta stay active, and
Yes.
it's just it becomes a part of you. It's not even a lifestyle.
Absolutely.
It's just who you are.
It's just what I do. I wake up, work out, eat good. Yeah.
Perfect. So, what would you say? Like I said to the other people that we interview, there's a lot of people that actually don't believe that the pretty privilege exists. So, what are your takes on the pretty privilege itself?
I think that pretty privilege exists in certain industries. And I do think that in most industries it does exist, but I think that we are shifting as a society, as a world, from a space of just using what we see for face value, and we're actually digging deeper and understanding, respecting people for the things that they do, what they bring to the table. So I think that the pretty privilege concept is actually shifting, and I'm happy about that because I don't think it's all about what you look like from the outside. I think that you have to show up, you have to work hard, you have to put in work in order to be at the top. So although it exists, it's shifting, and I can appreciate that.
Okay, perfect. So let's talk about the event that we came to today. So Emface, Emsculpt, have you tried any of those devices, and are you interested in trying more non-invasive technologies?
Yes. So I have never tried any of those devices or anything, but I always see them and I always wonder, do these things really work? But the doctor made a really good point. If you're working on your body all the time, do you work on your face muscles? And I don't think we do. So I think that that's a great way. The fact that it's non-invasive, that's something that I'm really interested in. And then obviously slowing down aging is something that I think all women want.
Right,
I mean, I know
absolutely.
I do. I can speak for myself. So I'm so interested in trying it, and I love that they introduced something like this onto the market.
Absolutely. Well, if you haven't tried any of those devices, then you should come in San Diego. Come to HTB. Come to HTB.
Well, I gotta pay y'all
Holden
a
Timeless Beauty in San Marcos. Come try the Emsculpt Neo. Come try the Emface. I tried it. I feel like everybody should try it because it's a very different experience. I said, it's non-invasive, and after a few sessions, you can definitely feel the difference.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much for being a part of this interview. Make sure you check out the podcast, Reveal the Appeal podcast, available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. And until next time.
Thank you guys for having me.
This is Josh Holden with the Reveal the Appeal podcast. I'm sitting here with Matt Giuliano, and we're going to ask him a few questions about his medical aesthetics journey and things that he's done. So Matt, tell us a little about yourself.
Man, I never thought I'd be in an arena like this, man, and this aesthetic stuff. It's I'm an athlete.
Yeah.
I'm an athlete. I've been in sports my whole life. Getting into business now, starting to think about the presence a little bit of what I'm putting out there. So excited to be here, though.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Have you ever done any kind of medical aesthetics, Botox, any of that kind of stuff?
Never.
No?
Never.
Ever think you would do it?
No. I never thought I would do it. I didn't want anything to do with it. I never thought about it. Never considered it. Started to hear some rumors of this needleless thing and got a little interested at that point. I'm like, okay, all right.
So
tell me more.
You've tried Emface. What do you think about that?
I love it. I love it. I describe it to everybody like it's a workout for my face. Just as if I'm working out, buys and tries, all that good stuff. It's just another body part to work out now.
Nice. How many times have you done it?
Yeah, a handful of times, 6-7 times I think. I've been doing it. So yeah.
Seen good results?
Oh, absolutely. After the second time, after the first time,
Yeah.
you notice it. You take off those things, you look in the mirror, and you're like, whoa, and you can see it, and it shocked me. It really did, and that's what kind of kept making me come back.
Do you feel more confident and stuff after that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel better. I feel just like when you work out. You
Yeah.
you want to go for a run, go for a jog, a swim, whatever your forte is. I mean, after that, you feel good about it. You feel good about things. Your face feels refreshed, and you're ready to go.
Can you tell the audience what the journey's kind of like from start to the beginning? Like when you get into your treatment, what the 20 minutes are like?
Yeah, you go in, they do a consultation, make sure you don't have any metal in your face, any of that stuff. Once you're cleared and you're good to go and you get the thumbs up, you're really relaxing. Yeah. They put on some stickers. They put some stuff on your face. They clean you up. At first, again, just like a workout, it heats up.
Yeah.
You get a little warmth in there to get everything activated, get it going. Then you start getting the workout, the contractions, you feel it. It tickles a little bit,
Yeah.
I guess, the first time when you
Okay.
start feeling it. It feels a little weird. But then as it goes, it feels good. And then as you're done, the heat goes away, it cools off, so there's your cool down.
Nice.
So again, back to that workout thing, and you take them off, you look at yourself in the mirror, and you're done. 20 minutes.
Do
20
you
minutes.
ever fall asleep or like is it
And
like,
you can.
Okay.
you could.
Okay.
It's very, very relaxing, very comfortable. You can throw on an audio book if you want to listen to a book while you're doing it. You can read the book if you want to. Listen to some music. Knock out some emails potentially. I don't know, depending on how talented you are at doing two things at once.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's real simple.
Well, thank you for coming on our podcast, Matt. We appreciate it, and thank you for telling us about your journey with Emface.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so I go by the name of Justin, Reveal the Appeal podcast. We have one of the attendees for the Emface event. So how are you? First of all, what's your name and where you from?
Good, thank you. I'm Camile, and I'm from Orange County
From
originally.
Orange County. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about the event?
I just got here about 20 minutes ago, but I walked in on the confidence talk, and I thought it was really inspirational, and she gave a lot of great tips.
Okay, perfect. So we have a podcast called Reveal the Appeal podcast where we just want people to be more transparent about the different cosmetic procedures that they have done. Because, there's a lot of celebrities that get stuff done and they don't really tell it. So the public just think that they age gracefully without, doing the upkeep. So you personally, what are the things that you're doing to maintain and just to enhance your physical appearance? Two things. There's just two things.
Medical grade skincare. You only have one skin, one body for the rest of your life, so make sure you're maintaining from an early age on, being consistent. So that's one. And then I would just say using, I would guess, medical devices or any sort of like microcurrent. I'm super into machinery like Emface. I think it's amazing.
So anything like non-invasive, like you're really
Non-invasive is correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So like I said to the other person that was here before you, we talk to a lot of people that are like within the industry, and pretty privilege is definitely a thing that always comes up within conversation.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on the pretty privilege? You think that it exists? Do you feel that you benefited from the pretty privilege? And what are your overall thoughts on it?
I feel like that's such a broad question to ask because specifically in Los Angeles, I don't think pretty privilege exists. I think it's more so about status in Los Angeles.
Okay.
I think everyone is beautiful in Los Angeles. Everywhere you look, there's gorgeous people because everyone's trying to make it, whether they're online or on the screen or, running a business. People trust people who look very attractive.
Okay, perfect. So that's a point. So you feel that people are more trustworthy just by the way that they look, right? So
It's scientifically proven. I'm pretty.
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So, but I just find it so interesting that I think, yes, you are judged a lot, especially in Los Angeles, on the way that you look and where you get invited to. And there's a lot of perks, but it's also like, who do you know? Who are you? How many Instagram followers do you have? That sort of vibe as well. But outside of Los Angeles, I feel like it's a bit different, obviously. You know, there's all different shapes and sizes, and it's less about the physical. So I would say pretty privilege could definitely come in handy when you're outside of Los Angeles.
So do you feel that you stand out as someone from California or Los Angeles? Do you feel that you stand out when you go to other places just because of the way you take care of yourself and just the way like the things that you do to just make sure that you look good? Do you feel that you stand out in other states?
Yes.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's definitely a California or Los Angeles thing where we put emphasis on just like looking good and like the pretty privilege. Right?
Yeah, definitely. And it's kind of weird now that we're talking about this. My dad always told me, like, the first thing when you meet somebody, whether it's in business or personal, the first thing that they see is you and the way that you present yourself. Like your clothing, the way that you dress. Subconsciously or consciously, that's the way someone's going to judge you.
Okay, I concur. Well, thank you so much for being part of this segment. And yeah, until next time.
Reveal the Appeal podcast, and we have Sonya here today. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Okay, good. And we just want to kind of ask you a few questions about Emface. What kind of draws you to it? What do you think would be a good reason why you would want to try it?
Just looking 1,000 times better. For me, I love my new face, my radio frequency devices.
Yes.
So I use them pretty much every single day before I go on camera or anything of that nature.
Really?
Yep, every single day for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Kind of sit there. So this is something that makes a huge difference on my face. I've seen it, seen the results, and this looks like something that, you know, is even better than that and offers so much more. So
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like
do
the
you
mini
get any
obsession.
other treatments done? Do you do anything else?
no, not right now.
No?
No.
Okay. Have you ever thought about it?
I mean, yeah, of course. I don't think there's anything wrong with Botox. I used to get Botox for my job because my masseter muscles, they get really, really big and get painful, and I grind my teeth.
Okay.
And even my dentist told me that Botox was like a very
Yeah, I
good
know a
option.
lot of people get it done for that. Did it help you?
Immensely.
Yeah?
Changed my life, basically, yeah.
Oh, awesome. So how'd you get invited to this event? Like what I guess, how did it work?
My manager sent me a text and invited me here, but I have worked with Sculpt before. And, you know,
there
it's
you
the
go.
same company, so I
Yes.
was like, of course I'll come.
What'd you do with Sculpt? Did you do abs, booty? What'd
Yep,
you work
both.
on?
I've
Both?
tried it all,
Yes?
yeah.
Yeah? How'd you like the results of that?
I loved it. I wish I could do it more often.
Yeah? Is there a clinic you went to around
It
here?
was at Beaumain Salon.
Okay, cool.
So it's a hair salon and they do it in one of the rooms.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I love Sculpt. The results are always good. So that's awesome to hear. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. I'm sitting here with Tess, and we were going to talk about all BTL, Emface, Sculpt, all the things that we were looking at here at the event. So, Tess, tell me a little bit about yourself. What are you doing here today?
I'm a guest here today.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Have you ever been to any other kind of influencer events?
I have, She's a good friend. She takes me to a lot of
There
stuff.
you go. Those are the best friends.
Yeah. Definitely.
Are they all like this? I've never been to an influencer event. This is my first one.
You know, I've only been to a handful,
Yeah.
and they're all pretty great. But this is, it's definitely the best view I've seen at an
I was gonna
influencer
say this is
event.
a nice house.
It's
idea.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. Have you ever done anything in aesthetics, like Botox, anything like that?
I have, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I get stuff done all the time, so yes.
Sure. You don't look like it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How often? Like, what do you get?
Well, I've had my nose done because I live in LA.
Perfect.
I've gotten Botox.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah. Do you get Botox done regularly?
About every 6 months.
Okay. I'm every 4.
Okay.
It's the nice thing
Respect
about
it.
being married to a doctor.
Oh, there you go. That's a great
There you
thing.
go. Yes.
Can you hook me up with one of those?
Yes. So I'll keep my mind or eye out for it. Have you seen the Emface machines?
I have not until now.
Okay. What'd you think about it when you're looking at it today?
It's pretty crazy. I tried it out.
Did you?
I did.
Okay, awesome. Now tell me that. Tell me about your treatment.
It's wild. I've never experienced anything like that. I was a little nervous at first, but it's kind of relaxing after a while. It's not bad. But you can really feel it working.
Yeah.
It really is like, it's intense, but in the best way. Like, it's doing something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've done it 4 times.
Oh, 4 times, okay.
I will tell you, for me, probably right at first time, maybe even second time, I could tell my jawline started like sticking. I was like, okay, I can see it working now.
Would love that.
Yes. Was it weird when your cheeks were going like, yes?
Yeah, I could feel my cheeks on my eyes, like so scrunched.
Yeah.
But
it's cool. And then afterwards, did you feel like the cool sensation afterwards?
Totally.
Yeah. A lot of people say it's very relaxing. We've had some people say they fell asleep during it. I don't know if you could imagine that or not.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Anything that's just kind of warm and like rhythmic, I get that.
Oh, nice. Have you done any other like Sculpt or any of that stuff? Have you ever seen it?
I haven't. No, I've heard of it a lot.
Okay.
I haven't tried any of it.
They're the same company that makes the Emface. They do, it's more for your muscle tone, fat loss, things like that. So I just didn't know if you've ever seen anything like that out there.
I've for sure heard of it. I've never tried it, but I'm very familiar with the process of it.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Definitely.
How can people find you? Do you have an Instagram, anything?
I have an Instagram if people are curious.
Yes, they may be.
Perhaps.
Where can they find you at?
It's just Tess_Kelly.
Thank you so much, Tess.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Hey guys, this is Justin from Reveal the Appeal podcast. We have one of the attendees of the event. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. What is your name and where are you from?
Bianca. I'm from Florida.
From Florida? Okay, so you came here for the Emface event. So what are your takes on Emface?
It's definitely really interesting to see like a new type of technology, I guess you would call it, for natural facelifts. So it's definitely interesting to learn about.
Okay. So what else have you done personally just to enhance your physical appearance?
Just drink a lot of water. I get facials regularly. And yeah, just like using sunscreen on my face.
Yeah, it's important. You live in Florida, so I assume it's pretty humid out there, right? Yeah. Okay, so what do you believe? First of all, okay, so me working in the aesthetic industry and having a podcast where we meet a lot of people that are working within that space. We talk about enhancing your appearance a lot, but what are your takes on the pretty privilege?
Pretty privilege. I think it definitely gets you far.
So you believe in it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely pretty privilege.
Okay.
Yeah.
In anything you do, do you feel that you've benefited from pretty privilege before?
Yeah, I think so. Just like in nightlife, going out and having free drinks at different events and stuff like that. I feel like pretty privilege plays into that.
Okay. Here's my question. Thank you so much.
Reveal the Appeal brought to you by BTL, the makers of Sculpt Neo and Emface.